In this episode of Finogric machining, we are dealing with these guys. These are gear cutters. This is module 1, European, and this is module 0.5. And I don't have anything to hold this on my milling machine, so we are going to do tool holder for this, and yeah, let's start with that one. These are today's victims. This was the model 1 and this was the model 0.5 cutter. I have a series of 8 both of these, I think they are quite suitable sizes for my purposes. What we do now, we need to do some thing that is holding this in the mill like this, and then in that side we should have a collet, and then it's rotating. Well, yeah. This one has provision for a key. Maybe we should make that or not. Let's see. I don't know yet. So, I have this material. This is 19mm case hardened, a bit of a case hardened shaft. It was originally sitting in an IBM line printer, and this is the surface is really hard, and if you look here you can see that I have already faced this end. So you can see that there is 1mm very bright area. This is the hardened area, and then it's soft inside. That's nice, because then we can mill it, put it into lathe and cut it. I can cut this too. Actually I used my hacksaw to, that was no problem. Okay, but the thing is that we need somehow to put this in that end, and this seems to be a suitable size for this cutter. Okay, we put it there, and then we should have some sort of alignment thing here. Oh yeah, okay. But I don't want to put them directly onto this. Instead, I'm using this stuff to make this is also suitable. You still can see all the gaps. So I make adapter for this thing. I make an adapter which consists of a plate that is coming in between the tool and this shaft, and then we have the other side, which is made partly from this bolt. It's an M10. This is the diameter of this hole is 13mm. So I will put it, make a washer, a thick washer out of this, and then I will silver solder the washer into this one, and after that I will put this into my lathe and make it precise. Well, that sounds like a plan. So then we have a hex key here, which we can use to put it into place. So what I need to do in this side is to make first of all 13mm. No, I will make a thread of M10 quite long, so that we can put it there. Yeah, okay. And then the underplate will actually index on the outer surface of this thing. So everything should then be like aligned and keep itself aligned. The thing is that I need to mill flats on this one so that you can use a tool to tighten these. Otherwise it's not very possible to do. Okay, so first of all, this is already done. This goes into the collet, and this side is I have not faced yet. I will face it and drill a hole ready for M10 and then thread it using a tap. Well, very simple part. Well, this is a very simple part. What could possibly go wrong? These are the famous last words. Oh yeah. Okay, a little bit more, then I will go to the, because this is going to be fun. Yeah, okay. No more here. Rest will be done in twice. Yep. There you are. So what you are looking at here is an ordinary Allen bolt and with hex cap, and this piece I made in the lathe. It's steel. And then I have cleaned up these parts really well, and now I'm going to silver solder this ring into this hex bolt. And well, let's see how this goes. This is just an iron plate, and this is some ceramic which should tolerate a lot of heat. So I'm again using my ordinary torch. This is just a butane torch, nothing special in this one. And again, you start up slowly. Try to get the liquid out of the well, the white stuff. Oh! This doesn't tolerate changes in temperature. Hopefully it stays put. That's bad. Okay. Let's hope it doesn't break anymore. Well, that was unawesome. It tolerates heat, but it doesn't tolerate temperature gradients. Okay, now I put more power into this. get this thing going. That should be more than enough. It should disappear by the capillary action into the gap. Well, maybe not. Well, this is now the second try. The first one didn't succeed. It failed. It didn't actually wet inside the bolt as intended. My failure was not to add this silver solder in advance there. So now we have it there, and it will melt in the correct temperature. When the temperature reaches the melting point, it will immediately, and it is my hope that it really wets better now, and hopefully I don't break this as before. I try to be a little bit more gentle with that one. Let's see how this goes. Definitely looks better now. I'll add some more here. It should go down there now, and it does. I believe this was more proper. Well, hopefully. So, was this thing a success? This? I think so. This one is a really good one, and well, I haven't measured it, but I assume this This is perpendicular to the, so it's perpendicular. And yes, for that one I haven't made this kind of thing yet. This actually I think requires a key. So I have to do this separately. So this then, okay, it's a success. I finally got it to penetrate capillary action, and why it didn't do it in the first try was that you need to put the solder there in advance. If you don't do that, it doesn't penetrate. That's a little bit funny, but so it is. And you can see in this side, here you have where it has penetrated fully, and this side, well, it is there, but it's so deep you cannot see it. I have looked into there, and it is there. And I also tightened this really tight, and it didn't knack as the first one. For obvious reasons, I didn't try this one with a hammer. The only fault with this one is that now this should be 13 millimeters quite exactly. Well, it's about 500ths of a millimeter too loose. But I think I can live with that one. Really. And then this one doesn't need flats here. It is a very nice thing to have this hex key here with which you can tighten it. I have seen designs where you have here some sort of holes where you can use a special wrench, but this thing is always available in, near the milling machine. This is needed quite a lot in there, so therefore also this one. Good. So my one tool approach works here quite well. And well, hardened, case hardened shaft, yes, really good. Okay. Well, this is now all about gear cutters and how you use how you put them into your milling machine. Well, I made this holder, and this is definitely a success. Nothing to complain about this. So module 0.5 done. Next thing is to do the module 1. Module 1 cutters, it's somewhere there. Let it be there. So the module 1 cutters are the next thing. Well, it's a very similar thing than this, and well, maybe I show it to you sometimes, but I'm not intending to make a separate video from that. Okay, well, maybe next time we see where the timing belt pulley goes. Till then, see you!